NBA admits missed call in Warriors vs Clippers game. The NBA has released their last 2-minute report for Clippers vs Warriors game. The LA Clippers and Golden State Warriors played a thriller on Saturday afternoon, with the Clippers overcoming a 22-point deficit to beat the Warriors. The NBA has released their last 2-minute report for this game, and it includes one missed call that was big at the time, but ultimately inconsequential given the final score. With 1:46 remaining in the game, the NBA admits Steph Curry traveled but was not called for the violation. Golden State ended up scoring on that possession after a review gave them possession again, but the Clippers won the game, so it ultimately did not change much. All things considered, this was a pretty clean last 2-minute report for a game that had so much action in the final 2 minutes. With this missed traveling call being the only miss on the last 2-minute report, both teams can feel relatively good about there being no major misses by the officiating crew. While the last 2-minute report did not include any major misses outside of Curry's travel, that of course does not account for any calls outside of those final 2 minutes, which can be equally as impactful. That said, the Clippers were simply sharper than the Warriors in the second half, and executed the way they needed to down the stretch. This was a big win for a Clippers team looking to catch a rhythm. Paul George had quite the look at the Golden State Warriors after his Los Angeles Clippers played them in back-to-back games, and he pointed to an advantage inside for his team after Saturday's 113-112 win. "They don't have a rim protector," George told reporters. "They don't have a rim protector." Between Ivica Zubac and Daniel Theis, the Clippers have two legitimate centers. Throw in George and Kawhi Leonard attacking the basket like the former said, and a Golden State team that has so often relied on Draymond Green to be the big and small ball lineups over recent years does have an issue at the rim. Kevon Looney is a formidable rebounder but has never been known as a rim protector. The 6 feet 9 inches forward is averaging just 0.4 blocks per game this season. The Warriors have struggled to find consistency this season and are 9-11 overall and 4-10 in the last 14 games. They are reliant on an older core and have dealt with some injuries, but their struggles have still been relatively surprising given the star power on the roster. To hear George tell it, they need to improve in the paint if they are going to challenge the league's best teams comes playoff time. Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.